Okay, Kitch, cheers for joining us here after the game against Avro. 1-1 in what was quite a competitive game, particularly that second half. What are your thoughts on the game?
Well, really pleased, obviously, to get a point. 2 games over the weekend. It was important. Start off well today. Worry about Monday tomorrow, but I think performance-wise, we were on point today. Played well away from home against a really good Avro side, and pleased that we've got a goal at the death to get us the 3 points. Probably a little bit disappointed we haven't got the 3 points because had good chances throughout the game. Probably they've had chances as well, but probably the more guilty chances have fell to us, and we'll take a point, but probably disappointed we didn't get 3.
Yeah, big chance at the end of the game for Zach Scott, who put the shot over the crossbar. He also had an opportunity in the first half when him and Joe Morley went through. What did you make of Zach's performance?
I thought he played really well. He come on early doors because of an injury. But really put himself about, worked hard, legs and energy, run around the pitch. It was a handful for their 2 centre halves, which is good. He's only 16 years of age, so we're really pleased with that. Should have scored first half, or should have got a shot off, and chose to pass when he perhaps should have shot. But 16 years of age, probably thought it was better to pass. But he'll learn from that. And then the chance at the end, he's been knocking them in all training sessions. So. He got on the end of it, connected well, but just over the bar.
Yeah, probably would have been his deserving reward, I think, after the performance he put out there today. And he wasn't the only one with Henry Brayton as well, put in, I thought, a very good performance.
Yeah, he did.
As did Morley and Brazier down the right-hand side.
Yeah, very good. Brazier, really good again. Joe Morley, really pleased with his work rate today. I thought he was up and down the pitch. Got him on the ball as much as we could. Thought Henry Brayton, when he was on the ball, he looked like got a little bit of quality for us. We know Henry's got a goal in him, as we've seen at the game against City of Liverpool. Tried to get him further up the pitch and on the ball a little bit more, but just didn't quite happen for us in the game today to get him on the ball in those dangerous areas. But the young lads that have gone in today, and they've deserved to go in. We're not mixing up just because we're safe. We've made 1 or 2 changes today because these lads deserve an opportunity, and they've gone in and acquitted themselves really well.
Yeah, thought those guys did really well who came into the lineup today. Was there one eye on the game on Monday as well?
Not really, no. Today's game is the most important. We're looking at today's game. We've got a little bit of information on Avro. That they've just missed out on the playoffs. We know they were a good side. Playing surface that we're on as well dictated what type of player we played, and we there was 1 or 2 that perhaps needed a little rest because of niggles, and 1 or 2 that deserved to go in.
During that first half, we did see 2 injuries to Stafford Rangers. Obviously, Akimi Francis Burrell went off right at the end of the first half in what seemed to take a little bit of time, and Joe Thomas going off before that. Can you give any update on that?
Yeah, well, that's the disappointing part today. We've got a point. We've got minutes into lads that deserve minutes. We've had 1 or 2 that needed a little bit of rest because of knocks, but the disappointing part from today is obviously 2 players injured. Joe Thomas was a shoulder come out of joint, but straight back in, and it's something that he has to manage. So. We'll have a little look at him between now and Monday. And Akimi, he's gone to hospital, so we're waiting for some news on that. Looks bad, ankle ligaments or potentially a break. So we'll wait for some news back on that. So he'll be nowhere near it Monday. Just got to make sure it's not too bad an injury for him.
Yeah, fingers crossed for both of those there that they do go through that they're unscathed. As you say, it was the last 5 minutes there that we managed to get something out of this game. Did you have a heart in mouth moment when the penalty was struck and it hit the post at first?
Yeah, well, Crooks is on penalties, and I think we've only had 2, maybe 3 since I've took over. I think we were away at Atherton and came and missed 1, I think. But Quilks strikes the ball so well. Just set pieces, dead balls, corners. His delivery is usually good. So you'd bank on him to score a penalty, and he did. So we're pleased with that.
That brings us then on to Monday's big game as we meet Hensford Town, who've still got aspirations of promotion this season. How much are you looking forward to Monday?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's the next game. Whoever it is, the next game. So it's the most important game. Local derby. We're going to have a big crowd. We're looking forward to it. We got a squad that are hungry to finish as high as they can. Our aim is still to try and get in that top 10, and we've got 2 games left. We need 6 points from the 2 games remaining, and as I say, Monday is really important because it's a local derby, but it's really important because it's the next game, and we'll be doing everything we can to try and get 3 points and a performance for the crowd that are there.
Brilliant. Cheers. Good luck for Monday, Kitch. All the best the rest of the season.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.